Tupac got caught on TMZ in 2009 after he burnt his fingerprints off and everybody seen him, right? The LAPD went out and covered that shit up. Look it up on TMZ. Look it up. Go look it up yourself. Go look it up yourself. You think I'm scared of you? Let's go.
Shot shit.
I'm pretty sure Should knows who shot shit. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So when he comes out of sedation, sure, anybody who gets shot will tell you who shot him, right?
yeah.
But if the police say nobody shot him, I believe nobody shot him. And if nobody shot him, that's the same nobody that shot Tupac. And if nobody shot Tupac, it's the same nobody that shot MLK.
Second time I seen him was at his home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Everybody thinks he faked his death. He's not dead. There was many things that happened and he got set up for a little bit. Back to the hospital, St. Bernardine's, California. I tried to go back and get some type of history.
He's alive on my playlist.
All right. All right, we'll leave it there.
There you go.
Oh, baby, you need to stop what you are doing right now and get in here. Because what I am about to tell you, girl, this might be the most shocking thing I have heard in a long, long time. And trust me, I do not say that lightly. We are talking Cat Williams. We are talking Alli Carter. And we are talking about a secret so deep, so buried, that the industry has been sweating bullets trying to keep it from reaching your ears. So buckle up, baby, because this one is going to shake the table. Now, most of us, when we heard the name Alli Carter, we knew her as one thing, a woman who was mistreated by Diddy, connected to the Epstein world, passed around by entourages like she didn't matter. And that alone was disturbing enough, right? We thought we knew her story. We thought that was her story. But baby, we didn't know the half of it, because here comes Cat Williams. Yes, that Cat Williams, the man who has been dropping bombs left and right. And allegedly, he has exposed something about Alli Carter that changes everything. The question being asked all over the internet right now is this: did Cat Williams just reveal that Alli Carter is Tupac Shakur's daughter? I said what I said. Let that sink in.
Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep going?
Now here's where it gets deep, baby. According to what's circulating, Tupac's own family allegedly knew about Alli. They knew. And what did they do with that information? They buried it. Actively, deliberately tried to keep her identity a secret. And the industry? Oh, the industry knew too. Multiple people sitting on this information, choosing silence. Because the moment they acknowledged Alli's claims, everything she was saying would have to be taken seriously. And they could not have that. So they kept quiet. They let her be dismissed. They let her look crazy.
You get pressured, attacked, stalked, and hunted down for your own information. You get abused and re-victimized again by people who wanted to argue a back and forth this week like that fucking mattered. Okay, you had Stu Peters and Timothy Charles Homestead going back and forth, and nobody has even bothered. Not that I give a damn, and not that I understand that you guys are gonna be that selfish, but nobody has bothered to apologize for all the hell that has happened. But you guys were arguing back and forth, and in that meantime, we lost our home. You don't believe me? Here you go. What once was a full house, we were still paying rent on our house. What we were doing this whole time was moving everything because our house is gone. Our house is gone. This is the speaking out. What was our beautiful 3-bedroom acre home on 21225 Standing Rock Avenue, because everybody has the address, because organizations that were attached to Marx, Sawyer, and many other organizations decided to put out the address, my license plate to one of my cars, and many other of my So here you go. You can have it, right? Because this is what happens when you speak out. This is what happens when you tell all the truth. This is what happens when you decided to stand up for the children, and when you understand that survivors don't just get to do a seminar, and when you understand that survivors don't just get to just be and then show up somewhere and talk and monetize everything that they're saying. When you realize that that's bullshit, then you will understand. Look at the tactics and pay attention. Pay attention. I'm still not asking you for a damn thing but to wake up. I'm not asking you for a damn thing but just to get outside. I don't give a damn about money, numbers on my platforms. You can have all of it. You took everything. The only thing that I give a shit about right now is the fact that there is a baby in the way. There's babies in the way. There are people that I love that I can't get out of the way. What am I supposed to do when the people in the authority that you're supposed to go to, you can't go to them?
That, baby, is how the game is played. Here's what people need to understand about Alli Carter. This woman was blowing the whistle on Epstein-related activities before the DOJ reports even came out, before the world was ready to hear it. She was out here telling the truth. And what did she get in return? Disbelief? Threats? Attacks on her family? They came for her from every angle trying to silence her. And what makes her different from every other whistleblower out there? She didn't read about this in documents. She didn't hear it secondhand. She lived it, baby. She personally experienced what she speaks about. And that distinction matters more than people realize. Now hold on, because this is where it gets really dark. And I need you to stay with me. At just 15 years old, Alli Carter was allegedly kidnapped and forced into Connecticut. 15 years old, baby. And what was allegedly happening there? Under 18 children were reportedly being stolen and used in what are being described as rituals. I will let you look that up yourself, but the details that have come out are deeply, deeply disturbing. And when she tried to get help, the feds didn't take her seriously. The authorities brushed her off.
4-year-olds that people take pride in sticking bars up children. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people tie 2, 3, 4, 5-year-olds to horse stables and have horses and dogs with them, and then they get off on that. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people hang upside down in satanic ritual meetings, and they literally hang them. Literally, by metal prongs, they hang them to get dripping out of them, and people go up under and like you're under a rainfall to take their blood.
And regular, everyday people on the internet called her insane, called her a liar, dragged her name through the mud while she was out here trying to expose something horrific. It is giving everything we have seen before, with victims who tell the truth too early, dismissed, discredited, and left completely alone. But Alli didn't stop. She filed an affidavit, baby, a legal document with names. And the names on that list, baby, I need you to prepare yourself. We are talking Birdman, Diddy, Denzel Washington, Young Jock, Beyonce, Jay-Z. These names are all allegedly in this affidavit connected to events where victims were reportedly placed on what is being described as a party favor table, lined up and chosen for acts involving fetishes, animal-related activities, red fluid rituals. I cannot even get through all of it without feeling sick. And Alli, she says she was one of those victims. She personally had to sit at that table and wait to be chosen. This woman is not speaking from a distance. She is speaking from the center of the wound. Here is where the whole thing explodes. Alli Carter is claiming that Tupac Shakur is her biological father. Now, there is no external proof of this. No DNA test has been made public, nothing official. But the internet is pointing out that she has been right about too many things for people to just laugh this off anymore. The story goes like this. A nurse allegedly swapped her at birth, which is why she was separated from Tupac and his world from day one. And then Alli allegedly drops this bomb. Tupac is alive, and if the industry keeps ignoring her, keeps dismissing her, she is threatening to expose exactly where he is. Now, is Tupac alive? That is a decades-long debate with its own rabbit hole 10 miles deep. But the fact that Alli is tying her frustration and her fight for justice directly to this claim, this is a woman who feels backed into a corner by an industry that has taken everything from her, and she is swinging back the only way she knows how. So where does Cat Williams fit into all of this? Well, word on the internet streets is that people like Cat Williams and Jaguar Wright are allegedly very much aware of Alli's situation, and have been for a while. There is speculation that Cat may have even communicated with Alli privately about how to navigate next steps, what to say, and when to say it. People are asking the real questions. How did Alli end up completely separated from Tupac in the first place? If he faked his death and went into hiding, why wasn't she brought with him? Why was she left behind to go through everything she went through alone? And that question, baby, is hitting people harder than anything else.
Tupac, you won't be able to hide from the public if I do. Okay? Anybody that was in my biological family as surrogates, they know damn well what I'm talking about. And if something happens to this woman right here, that's the only person that I will ever consider. She is my mother. I know nothing else. So somebody touch my mama, it won't be a Sandra Bland situation. You guys will be seeing us on t-shirts. And I'm down with that because we know where we're going. But if insurance releases insurance, you release everything. And I mean everything. If a song comes on of cleaning out my closet, everybody knows what that means. So I want to tell you now, I know a lot that I should not know. I haven't even got to the facilities. I haven't even got to things where things are buried. Why do I know cases that were in San Bernardino in 2005 when I was a child? So like I said, Tupac, you know what I'm talking about, and you won't even be able to hide from your own family.
Because if there is even a shred of truth to any of this, then we are looking at a little girl who was abandoned, whether intentionally or not, to a world that chewed her up and spit her out, while the man who was allegedly her father watched from the shadows.
So there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair.
And that leads to the bigger conversation that needs to happen. We need to stop idolizing these celebrities blindly. We need to stop treating fame like it means morality. Do you believe Alli Carter when she says she is Tupac's daughter? Do you think this is finally the thing that forces Tupac, if he truly is alive, to come out of hiding? Or do you think this is another layer of a story we will never fully get to the bottom of? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. I am reading every single one. And if you want to go even deeper on everything connected to this story, I have linked a related video that you need to watch immediately. Like, pause after this and go straight there. And if you are new here, baby, welcome, because clearly you found the right place. Like this video, subscribe, and stay close, because the way things are unfolding, we are nowhere near done.